Alright guys, what's up? As always, it's been a while since the last video. I say that same shit in every video, but it has been a while. Shit's been busy, haven't really had time to do videos lately. And yeah, just with everything going on, it's just not been easy finding the time to make videos. And I don't have as much stuff to show in this update as I normally have. The post office has, I don't know if it's the post office or the sellers, but I think it's a combination of both. I guess just with everything going on, everybody's just been, has not been as proactive. So it's been taking significantly longer to get stuff in the mail. I have packages that are held up right now, and I have no idea when I'm going to get them because, as I'm sure most of you are aware, certain countries have postal restrictions right now, Germany being one of the big ones right now. I have a big order coming in from there that I won't be getting in probably for at least another couple months at this rate. Probably even longer than that. I mean, I'm not I'm not being optimistic about this situation whatsoever, just because it's so fucked. But anyways, I still got some good stuff to show in this video, some good stuff for you guys to check out if you haven't already. So, no tapes. I've just got one CD, and then the rest are vinyl. So I will go ahead and knock the CD out first. This is Stutthof with Towards Thy Astral Path, and I know the glare on that is horrible, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the booklet out so you guys can see that better. So yeah, Stutthof is from Greece. This is their first album. Really, really good black metal. So I'm not sure what the deal is. According to Metal Archives, these guys are no longer active, but I'm pretty sure they just played... I think they played Asgard's-Rai this past December. I don't know. At least I know they were playing shows recently, so I don't know if they decided to cease being a band since then or what, but I just kind of thought that was kind of weird. But anyways, booklet, pictures, yada yada yada. I got this off Discogs. Bought it from, there's the two guys right there. I bought it from Red Stream specifically. You can get this CD for dirt cheap. I mean, it's not expensive at all. The vinyl is pricier, which I am looking for a copy of that. But I had to settle with the CD because it was the only thing I could find for a decent price. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Stutthof, definitely do so. Great, great stuff, especially this album. I think these guys only put out maybe 2 or 3 albums. I think only 2. I could be wrong though. I don't remember the name of the one that came out after this, but this is definitely my favorite. Just great stuff. Just go give it a listen if you haven't. It's a pretty short album too. It's not that long compared to, a lot of other shit. So yeah, that's Stutthof, Towards Thy Astral Path. So now we'll move on to the vinyl. I've got a couple of 7 inches to show, which is something that's very rare in my videos. This one is a split between Varg Sang and Armageddon. Both bands I've featured many times on my channel. Varg Sang is from Germany, Armageddon is from France, and with this split you just get a really good, straightforward, no compromise black metal split. Excellent stuff from both bands. And this is put out through Undercover Records, I believe. Yep. And then it's just black vinyl. Wasn't sure if it came with anything else or not. But yeah. But I picked this one up off Discogs. Again, you can get this for pretty fucking cheap, so if you really want it, you could definitely get it. And this is the only thing by Varg Sang that I didn't have. Varg Sang doesn't have that many releases. He's only got 4 full lengths, I think. Yeah, 4, and then this split. I'm pretty sure that's all he's got. And but we haven't really seen anything new from Vargsang since In the Mist of Night, which came out in 2015, I think, somewhere around there. Armageddon, so I'm not really sure what's going on with Vargsang at this point. Armageddon still puts out material. Their newest album, The Satanic Commandanter, or however, I don't remember the fucking, yeah. That album came out a couple years back, so they're obviously still pumping out material. But yeah, just two great bands that do the straightforward black metal style very well. And just two of the most underrated for sure. So definitely go give both bands a listen if you haven't. And the next 7-inch is another Armageddon split. I got this from the same seller because I picked up both of these off Discogs. So this is the Armageddon split with Ackerbelts, which I was not familiar with Ackerbelts before I bought this. I mainly bought this for Armageddon just because, I mean, I've just been really into Armageddon a lot lately over the past several months. But yeah, Ackerbelts is from Spain, and like I said, I'm not familiar with them outside of this 7-inch. So if anybody can recommend which album I should check out, or anybody that's familiar with this project, if they can recommend an album to check out, I would appreciate that. Just drop it in the comments. But yeah, another great split. On the other one, I didn't really mention which side I preferred. I mean, both sides on that one are great. This side, I definitely prefer the Armageddon side. And just black vinyl. And I don't know which label put this out. Yeah, Undercover put this one out as well. So this split, when I first listened to it, I was playing it on 33, and I was just like, the whole time, I was just like, this does not sound right. And I have this thing where when I buy 7 inches, and fuck, dude, it's so bad that even sometimes with certain 12 inches, I have to like check beforehand to make sure they play on 30, if they play on 33 or 45, just because it's so inconsistent. And this was listed on the Metal Archives and Discogs as playing at a speed of 33. It's not playing on 33, it plays on 45. So I had to change that on Discogs. So if somebody who makes edits on Metal Archives could change that to 45, that would probably be good. Could probably help somebody else out too. But yeah, it's just annoying. 7 inches should always play at 45. Hence the reason why they were called 45s back in the day. 7 inches that don't play on 45 just piss me the fuck off. It's just one of the things that I don't like. But yeah. But anyways, good split, and this, like I said, this is a pretty good introduction to this band. So just if anybody can drop an album by Ackerbelts that they feel is their best, I'll give it a listen, and maybe consider picking up more from them in the future. So yeah, that's Armageddon and Ackerbelts split. Alright, so now I'll move on to 12 inches. First one, we have Angantyr with Sejr. I don't know how to pronounce that. S-E-J-R. I can't fucking talk today. So I'm just going to say Sejr, or Sejr. So yeah, this is Angantyr's second full length, I believe. And Angantyr, if you're not familiar with them, from Denmark. The guy behind this project, he's also behind Make a Change, Kill Yourself, which is obviously probably one of the more popular DSBM acts these days. And I had the privilege of seeing both bands live back in November when I went to Mesdemort, and it was just excellent. Both bands made an excellent performance. Even though it was the same guys, both sets were still fantastic. So yeah, this is a Discogs pickup for a really good price. Pretty nice gatefold. Northern Silence put this out. The cover's a little rough around the edges, but other than that, I mean, the records were like flawless. Or the 12 inch and the 7 inch were flawless because this comes with, for some reason, I have no clue why they did this, but like I said, it comes with a 12 inch and a 7 inch, right? But the 7 inch is not bonus tracks, it's part of the album. But, like, if you have the CD version of this, it has like a different track order. So I think the way this is meant to be played is you're supposed to play the A side of the 12 inch first, and then play side A and B of the 7 inch, and then play side B of the 12 inch. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be played. That's not how it's listed on here, because as you can see, it's not. But like I said, I think if you go to the CD or any other track listing you find, the track listing is different. Like the title track of the album is the last track on the album, but as you can see, that's not the case here. So I just thought that was kind of weird. I've never seen that. I've never seen a record that had a 12 inch and then a 7 inch, but the 7 inch wasn't bonus tracks or anything. So here's the 7 inch. It's just black vinyl. So I'm not fucking sure whose idea that was. Maybe it was cheaper to do that. But I can't figure it would be that much cheaper to do that as opposed to just making it a double LP. I don't know. And then obviously here's the 12 inch. So I don't know. This also came with a poster too, which I have hung up. The poster is basically this back artwork. Like you got the picture of the main guy, but you don't have the track listing, and it has the band logo up here. But it's a pretty nice poster. That's why I decided to frame it and hang it up. I just forgot to take it down before I started this video, so yeah. But anyways, like I said, Argon Tier, fantastic project. If you haven't checked out the project, definitely do so. And Make a Change, Kill Yourself as well. Just another fantastic project from this same guy. But if you're not a fan of DSBM, then obviously. But I will say, though, that Make a Change, Kill Yourself is definitely one of the better DSBM bands. It is definitely seems to be one of the bands that even people that don't like DSBM listen to it just because it's good. It's not just some whiny guy screaming into the microphone. There's still riffs and just great songs. So, yeah. That is Argon Tier with Sedger. Alright, next up. So, fuck man, I've been wanting a copy of this on vinyl for a very long time. And it's not that it's super expensive, it's just that I didn't feel like buying it from like somebody in Europe or whatever. And one finally popped up in the States for a pretty good price. So I jumped on it. So we have Arcturus with their debut album that I'm not going to try and pronounce. And this is put out through Keurig Productions. I don't know. You guys know me, I'm not good at pronouncing shit. But anyways, Arcturus' first album. Arcturus is a pretty big band, I would say. Definitely one of the big bands from Norway. Not as big as, Burzum and Mayhem and that shit, but still very big nonetheless. So Arcturus is one of those bands, in my opinion, that when they did their avant-garde stuff, they did it right. Because the songs were still good, there was still catchiness. I'm very picky with my avant-garde black metal and just avant-garde stuff in general, because most of the time it's just nonsense. It's just, there's nothing memorable. It's just a bunch of crap. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it, but this album is more on like symphonic black metal side. You do get a little bit of avant-garde stuff here and there, some clean vocals here and there. But this is still much more of a symphonic black metal album, in my opinion, than a avant-garde black metal, which for some reason Metal Archives has these guys as atmospheric black metal for early, which I don't get that vibe at all. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I mean, most black metal or all black metal is atmospheric to an extent. But I've already kind of rambled on about the whole atmospheric black metal thing before, so I'm not going to get into that. But anyways, front and back. And you don't really see this too often, but the inside of the sleeve is printed as well. Yeah, you guys can kind of see that shit there. So, very nice. And this does come with a little booklet. It's got like old band rehearsal pictures. Or I'm guessing from when they were in the studio recording the album. So it's very cool. Also comes with a poster, which I'm not crazy about the poster. I would have rather have had a poster of that artwork, of the album art, than this, but whatever. And then just black vinyl. This vinyl release did have a few different variants. I think there was like a green, maybe a white, I don't know. But there was more than just black vinyl. If you really care, you can go to Discogs and check that out. But yeah, just great. Just probably one of my favorite one of my favorite albums from the Norwegian scene. And I pretty much like everything that Arcturus has done, even their later stuff. But yeah, Arcturus, first album. Glad to finally have that in the collection. Because that's been one that I've been really wanting to get for a while now. Alright. So next up we have a couple of splits. Getting a lot of splits in this video, which is not common for me whatsoever. So this is the split between Drawing the Light and Empire of Therafita. So obviously everybody knows Drawing the Light. Empire of Therafita is a project by Stormheit, which Stormheit is best known for being in Goatmoon. I think he's also under Sturmer. He's been in a bunch of different shit. So Empire of Therafita, he later changed the name to Moon Citadel. But this is obviously before then, which obviously most people are probably familiar with Moon Citadel. And because Moon Citadel is about to put out a new album, as I think Werewolf Records, they just dropped the new track the other day, which was very good. So anyways, back to the split. So this is just a very, very good split. Both excellent material by both projects. So this, according to the back here, it said that this photo was taken in Finland, which is very cool. And also the back photo as well. So I would say these pictures were probably taken when Asgore went to Finland, when he recorded the Land of the Dead Sun EP, because he recorded that with a bunch of the Finnish guys. Another one of them being Shatrag from Horna and Sargeist. But yeah, I'm guessing that they probably did this while they were in Finland or something like that. No, the tracks weren't recorded then, but they took the pictures while they were in Finland, while he was in Finland. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That sounds about right. But yeah. And this comes with a very nice printed inner sleeve. Here's the Stormheit, or Empire of Therafita side, whatever. And then you have the Drawing the Light side. And then just black vinyl. There was also a red vinyl variant. The black vinyl variant, you can get this for a really good deal. It's only like $20. But if you want the red, that is more pricey. But anyways, this is just a great split by two great projects. So, and I'm still trying to knock out more of the Drawing the Light releases, so this brought me one step closer. So yeah, Drawing the Light and Empire of Therafita split. Path of the Old Lunar Cults. Path of the Old Lunar Cult Empire, that's what it's called. And next up is another Drawing the Light split. This is the split with Circle of Ouroboros called Moonflares. So, if you're not familiar with Circle of Ouroboros, they're kind of like an experimental black metal band from Finland. Even though I would say they're not much of a black metal band. At least calling them a black metal band is definitely overstepping it. Though I'm not particularly a fan of Circle of Ouroboros, their material on this split is very good. And then, of course, the Dry and Light stuff is phenomenal. Actually, I would say the Dry and the Light stuff on here is probably some of my favorite Dry and the Light material. And you can actually get the Dry and Light stuff that's on here. Dark Adversary just released that compilation like a couple years ago, or it might have been last year, called Dead Souls and Moonflares. So that's probably the easiest way to get your hands on that material if you don't want to buy this split. So yeah, this is put out on, I think Obscure Abhorrence did this one. Yeah. I think they did this one too. Yeah, they did this split too. So, comes with a inner sheet. Dry and the Light side, Circle of Ouroboros side. And it also comes up with a printed inner sleeve, which is very nice. And then just black vinyl. I don't know what the other variants, if there was any other variants of this. I'm sure there was. But again, this split is also pretty cheap, so you can definitely get it easily if you wanted to. And as you can see, the top of the jacket here has a split right there, which the seller did mention. But it's whatever. I mean, I got this for fucking cheap, so I didn't care. So yeah, that's Dry and the Light, Circle of Ouroboros, Moonflares. Alright, let's go to the next one. So this next one is a US band. I missed out on this repress when they did it a couple years back, and I was pissed. So I finally got around to getting myself a copy. Oh, God. This is Galabrade with Ashen Eidolon, I don't know how to pronounce that. So Galabrade is one of the dude from Kaladin Brood. I think his name is Jake. This is another one of his projects, although I'm pretty sure this one predates Kaladin Brood, because I think this came out before Echoes of Battle. I know that. I just don't remember what year specifically. But yeah, Northern Silence reissue from, like I said, a couple years ago. I think the reissue came out in 2018. But yeah, this is just excellent, kind of melodic black metal. I know most people are probably more familiar with Kaladin Brood, but you do still kind of get some of those elements with this release. Like some clean vocals. Basically without the kind of epic kind of style that Kaladin Brood has. And then obviously this is much more melodic. I would say the first thing that popped into my mind when I first listened to this was Agalloch Pale Folklore. This bleeds early Agalloch worship. So if that tickles your fancy, this is definitely something that you should check out if you haven't. So it comes with this poster, which is very nice. And then it is a gatefold. It's just very nice. Then printed inner sleeve with lyrics on it. And then the variant that I was able to get was it's like clear with gold and red splatter. I guess to be the best way to describe it. There was a few other variants as well, but this was the one that was the cheapest. Because I mean, even this repress is kind of going up there in price, and there's so many things right now that are just going up in value because of the whole coronavirus thing. I don't get it. Also got the sticker as well, so that's cool. Yeah, guys, definitely check it out. Like I said, recommend it for fans of early Agalloch and melodic black metal. And then, just like I said, if for some reason you've checked out Kaladin Brood, but you haven't checked this out, this is just another great project to check out as well. So yeah, give it a listen. You will not be disappointed, I promise. That's Galabraid with Ashen Eidolon. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have a 2020 release. This is Grieve with their self-titled EP. So this is the first thing this band has put out. Last time I checked, this band was not even on the Metal Archives yet. So, but it is another side project it's another project that features Werewolf from Satanic Warmaster. So pretty much you already know it's going to be at least good, if not fantastic. And this is really good stuff. I really look forward to seeing what this project does next. The EP itself is very short. It's only 2 songs, and then side B is just ambient stuff, which I wasn't crazy about. I would have rather have heard 2 or 3 other tracks than have just had a side of just a couple of ambient tunes. But whatever. So yeah, I got the gray vinyl variant. I think there might have been black, and then there was another one too. I think the other one was like Coke bottle green or something like that, but I just settled with gray. So yeah. Yeah, just another great band to come out of Finland, you know. Finland just has this endless, you know, pool of, you know, fantastic bands. So yeah, definitely check it out. If you love your Finnish black metal, you should definitely like this. So yeah, that's Grieve with their self-titled EP. And like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to what that project does next. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you discovered some new stuff. And like I said, drop a link or so for an Edgar Belt's album that you think I might like. One more thing I want to mention, and because I have to, I've been putting a lot more stuff on my Discogs store for sale. A lot of the more rare stuff I've been listing has been selling pretty fast. I have plenty of cheaper stuff listed, like cheap CDs and stuff like that, cheap tapes, because I can't really take anything to record stores right now. So I'm really just listing everything online because I can't go anywhere to sell it right now but online. So if you guys want, check out my Discogs store. I usually try to put some new shit up there once a week, or at least once or twice a week. Probably try to get some more new stuff up today, since today I've got a nice free day to do that. So yeah. That's it, guys. May is going to be a pretty busy month for me. I'm not sure when the next video will be. I mean, you guys know my videos are not consistent whatsoever. I just do them whenever I have the time. I've got a lot more stuff coming in, but like I said, some of it is held up right now, and then others is just fucking taking forever to ship. But I just hope that this whole thing is just over soon. I'm so sick of the mass hysteria. I'm over it at this point, and I know most of you guys are probably over it as well. So, but yeah, I won't keep you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.